Go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Abigail, the ultimate guru. With me is my co host, the world's only comedian, Bryden Proctor.
Hello.
And our guest this week is John.
Hello, everybody.
You don't have to worry about a thing because we are here to help. If you'd like to submit a Dear Abby question, you can DM me on Twitter at OctoAbby with an I. Bryden is one and only Bryden with the number one, not the word. John, I don't know if you want to promote your Twitter or not, actually, because you're locked. So
I
don't
do
know.
not.
Okay.
I will promote my two lovely friends,
Is that
my pals
real
over
Donald Trump?
God rest his soul. My good pals at Not Funny Deluxe. You can find them at jailworld.xyz. It's actually run by George Soros himself. The powder keg is just a sham. He's a federal agent. Don't listen to him. And my other good pals at Exodus Americanus at exodusamericanus.com. Roscoe, Walrus, and Luffy are the best people on earth. You can give them your money at gumroad.com/boathog420 or find them at exoamericanus on Twitter. Please do not find me on Twitter. I will kill you.
We just asked for a fucking Twitter. We don't have to do a whole plugs thing.
I gotta
that's
do the
at
whole
the
plugs.
end.
My whole bit is that I'm a simp. That's it.
And while we're throwing out money,
and while we're at it, can we just? I want to point out that John is not a 14-year-old boy, but a woman of sorts, in somewhere the age of 20 and 47.
The old age of 28 years old.
Okay, don't be
one
like
foot
that.
in the grave. Well, when I first joined one of Flamenco's ancient Discord servers, when I got in there and started speaking.
We still hold on.
Sorry.
Hey,
what are we at? Are we at 3, 4? No, wait, technically 5.
We're still doing that. We're still doing the intro. We'll let you name drop here in a second.
She's just bragging so much.
Listen,
well, while we're
I've never been on a
podcast
podcast before, okay?
A bunch of dorks on the internet.
No, it's not a good thing that I know these people.
I agree.
It's a terrible thing.
Hey,
It's
intro.
dramatic.
She's got the Patreon she's got to do, the Discord. Like, we got an intro.
She's ruining the show, Bryden. Do something.
I'm already ruining it. We haven't been going 5 minutes, and I've already ruined the entire Here to Help episode. It's over. I'm hanging up.
Already done. Well, we could just stop now, I guess. No. But anyway, for as little as $1 a month, you can get access to all of our bonus episodes. I believe there should be 10 this coming Monday. So in a few days, there should be 10 up there. That's a lot for $1. Just $1. That's less than like an avocado, I think.
That is.
We release them every Monday at patreon.com/here to help podcast. We appreciate you very much. The other thing, join our Discord server. It's a wonderful place. We have a lot of fun there. It's great. It's like a party all the time. DM me on Twitter at OctoAbby to join the Discord, and go to Apple Podcasts and leave us a 5-star review. And if what you have to say is entertaining or interesting, we can read it on the show. No, I will read it on the show. I have the script. I will put it in the script, and everyone will be like, oh, that was a funny review. That's wonderful.
We have 2 reviews right now, and I like them because one of them is from Powder Keg, because he was responding to some fucking cunt that was like, I don't like that he curses so much.
What? Do they know what they're listening to?
Well, they said the show is very funny, but there's too much swearing. It was a 5-star review. So Powder Keg posted a 5-star review.
Some stupid ass-covered shit bitch said that.
Yeah, for sure. Just a dog. Anyway, so Powder Keg said the show is very funny, not enough swearing. That's our 2 reviews.
So true, Powder Keg. So true.
It's motherfucking true.
So fucking true.
And also, I completely forgot again that I'm in the first 10 minutes, we get not suggested on YouTube if we say any of the words that I've said. So,
really? That's a thing?
Well, it's a thing.
Ruined everything.
Wow.
So, oops. Fucking oops.
As long as I'm not the only person that ruins the podcast, that's fine. If it's a collective effort, I feel much better.
Well, I was going to ruin it one way or another.
He usually does. All right, everyone. Also, I would like to warn you that we did the bonus episode first this week. We usually do it second, so prepare for Bryden's drunken antics and slurring potentially.
They usually don't get to hear me this drunk
Yes,
on the regular
treat.
episode.
It's a little
You're
treat.
in for a treat. Yes.
A teaser.
This is just straight.
Give you money, $1 a month.
I am on my fourth glass of bourbon. So
It's ridiculous. All right. Last week we had on Marie Pasty, who was a wonderful guest. And so we did a poll, our usual who won poll. And of course, she won with 62.5% of the vote. I came in second, though. So that was good.
oh man, everybody loves this poll bit that you're trying to do.
They do. They
No,
love
everybody.
the poll
Everybody
bit. We
really
think it's
loves it
wonderful.
when you try to do bits for the fucking show instead of
They-
the
do.
showrunner actually running bits. You're
No,
great.
I think
They
the
love
bits are nice
my
and
bits.
goofy in moderation.
Yeah, why don't
Moderation.
why don't you moderate yourself back to the fucking kitchen?
I haven't cooked in a while.
No, stop. Everyone stop. Okay. We're getting
It's
into our
almost cookie season. It's almost cookie season, man.
Oh,
He's right,
speaking
he's
of
right.
which, one of our so I posted for Dear Abby's, and Ted says, tell her to send me her phone number since she left Twitter, and also I wouldn't mind some cookies.
I'll think about it.
So he wants you.
I'm
to
only
send him
thinking about it
cookies.
because I know he can show up at my house.
That's
Break the
terrifying.
windows.
You better be nice. I would be pretty scared to have Ted just show up to my house.
I know.
Where's my
Strangle
cookies?
my cat. I'll mail you cookies if you want them.
Well, if he could show up at your house, why mail him? Just wait for him to show up and then be like, go away.
Oh no, I was saying I'd mail them to Abby. I'll mail some to you too, Bryden.
No,
We're
I'll
all
take some
getting cookies now.
Yeah, I take some cookies.
We love cookies, don't we, folks?
Damn right.
Christopher would like to know how Lou is doing.
Lou is doing very well. She was super stressed while my parents were here the last couple days, which was a mood, but also kind of surprising.
Okay, two things. Hold on, quiet, real quick. One thing: don't ever say a mood. Gen Z should, if there should ever be camps, Gen Z should be the people sent there.
Well,
and then two.
Just say it's a vibe.
That's
Nope. Also bad.
worse. That's kind of worse, actually.
I like to call everything a vibe and tell my husband that I don't know, honey. It's just a vibe, and he gets so annoyed with me.
Yeah, because he's like a smart person. So please never say these weird things. But
unfortunately, I am a sponge for cringe terms. And Powder Keg is no longer my friend because I was reading him excerpts from my DeviantArt page, which has all
Jesus
kinds
fucking
of horrible,
Christ.
you have no idea,
Why would
horrible early 2000s language where I'm using these awful emoticons.
Doggo.
Oh, no, it's so much worse. It gets so much worse than that. I can't even. I should have brought some up to read because they're just
You should've.
embarrassing.
Well, give me the link. Send me the
No.
link, and we'll just read it on air.
And also,
that's okay.
my whole point is Lou a guy or like a,
My
hot
cat.
early 2000s gal?
My cat.
Oh.
A fat orange cat.
No, that's Garfield.
I need to know why are you giving Powder Keg this sort of ammunition? First of all,
I thought
I
it
don't-
would be funny for Scuzzy to read them out loud because he's got a great reading voice. And also, we wanted to exchange those posts for Scuzzy's archived Meverse posts, which I'm sure are hilarious because Scuzzy's actually like, I guess, Gen Z. So those are probably rife with cringe and other horrid content.
Scuzzy's on
you
my
know,
shit
It's for
list.
cat. Uh-oh. What do you
I'm
do?
mad at him right now. He's just gross and tagging people in things he shouldn't be tagging people in. Scuzzy and I are enemies now. I just want you to know that.
You know that in these Discord servers that you can, and for anybody, for the uninitiated, we're just talking about the not funny Discord. You know that you can just turn off all notifications, right?
That's not as fun as getting mad at Scuzzy when he annoys me.
Oh, I just
It is
say-
fun to get mad.
No, I just ignore all these people and then I show up in the voice chat and they're excited about it.
Yeah, they seem real excited to talk to you, Bryden.
So exciting. We love it. It's great.
I don't know. They seem pretty excited.
All right, I do have another
Yeah.
Dear Abby here. Dear Abby, every year my brother and his wife have come to visit us. They stay for 2 weeks. The first words out of my sister-in-law
Lot of time.
after hello were, what?
That's a lot of time, dude.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks?
Yeah. Yeah, the first, it is a long time.
That's
Dude,
a
my
long
sister-
time.
One time my sister called me and was like, hey, a few weeks ago I booked plane tickets and I'm going to be at your house for 2.5 weeks in 2 weeks from now. And I was so mad. I was so mad. That's how she got banned from staying at my house when she comes to town, because it was just so rude.
Well, like,
To do that with no notice. And she didn't ask me, can I? She said, I am. I already paid for the tickets. It's in 2 weeks from now, for over 2 weeks. And I told her, like, absolutely not. You're not sleeping in my house at all whatsoever. Go bug someone else about it. And
well,
she got very
hold on. That does sound like you're kind of a bitch, though.
Well, no, because the last time she had come to my house and stayed here for a week, she caused a bunch of problems.
Okay, we
She's
don't need to
a
get into
terrible
all of
house
this.
guest, okay?
Tune into the Patreon if you want to hear fucking Abby trauma dump for 45 fucking minutes about like her life sucks.
My point is, you can't do this.
Well, you'll get a piece of that because it's all of it. I think it's hilarious, but no, you can do that if it's family. You're a bitch, but. You know, like I gave you
My
6
family?
months. I gave you 6 months notice. I was like, I maybe show up in March. Maybe. You know, over the last few days, I've been like, you know what? I'm probably not actually going to do that at all.
Why would you do that? Why would you make me think I'm going to have guests and then cancel on me?
Yeah, because there's probably something better to do in March. I mean,
Bryden's flaky. He can't help
I am
it.
pretty flaky.
You can't do this. I want to hang out with Erica.
Send her.
Yeah, I'll just send her
just
over
send
there.
her.
and
Bryden
that'll
can
be
stay
great.
home.
Yeah,
You'll have a nice little girls' weekend. It'll be,
I'll just send her over there. That'll be
There
fine.
you go.
no
Yeah, but no,
long-winded
but
things about Skyline Chili.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Look,
there's no Skyline Chili anywhere except Ohio and Florida. It's the only
And in the
places.
freezer section at Kroger, apparently.
That is true, but they don't have the vegetarian one.
They do not
Yeah,
at all.
I know.
True.
I've been complaining about that forever, but they don't answer emails.
you're so dumb. Why would you eat vegetarian chili? Like, it's one thing for people to argue whether you put beans in it or not. It's another to just have no meat.
Oh, here's the thing.
Vegetarian chili's fine.
Yeah, I'm vegetarian. That's why, dummy.
I don't care. Eat something
Protest.
else.
Why don't you eat my fucking ass and continue the story?
Okay. Well, what I was saying, though, is you seriously told me that I can't treat my family like that? This is my family we're talking about. It's not a normal family, okay? They deserve everything they get.
Yeah. All right. I said here 45 minutes of this fucking bullshit. Boo-hoo, Abby.
Okay. Anyway,
My family were drug addicts. And people peed on me.
Just bully your sister for crying too much, and it'll all come together.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe just
probably
take your.
You can join
fucking-
my family and get bullied. It's great.
I mean, there's nothing but trash in front of me right now. You know, I mean, like I was returning a bunch of clothes that I bought from Amazon today because I have apparently body dysmorphia, so I bought everything too large, and it was the funniest thing. Another guy comes in because I'm having trouble pulling up all those QR codes to send everything back, and this black fella comes in and he has a Gucci hat on, and the guy at the UPS is scolding this guy the same way he scolded me about, like, you see how it says customer packages? You know, he goes, I'm going to charge you $3 for tape. And he was just making a joke, Hispanic fella making a joke with this black guy. And the guy's like, $3 for tape? I mean, I guess. And he goes, well, you're wearing a Gucci hat. Gucci, you know, you got plenty of money. He goes, oh, that's why you're doing it to me. You think I'm rich because I got a Gucci hat. He goes, yeah, Gucci means you're rich. He goes, no, Gucci doesn't mean you're rich. Gucci means you're bad with money. Gucci means bad investment.
That's true.
It was very funny. It was very funny. Whatever,
I like
Gucci
that.
shit rules. But It's funny.
I would like for everyone to tweet at Bryden. It's at one and only Bryden, the number one. Remember,
like a
tweet at
finger.
him that he's fat. Make his body dysmorphia worse.
That's no. I mean, I
Right
think
now.
I think that I have bigger arms than I do. They're longer in my head apparently because that was
him
the
that.
problem. That was the problem with all my
Bryden
large
confirms
clothes.
fat manlet.
Oh no, I am a fat manlet for sure. I'm 35 years old. I look like shit. But
Ooh,
you know,
ancient.
shut the fuck up, you stupid cunt.
All right, everyone.
No,
Settle down.
No, that's a voice they do. I hate it. No, the problem is, my arms aren't that long, so I got to get mediums.
Yeah, tweet at him that his arms are too long. Okay.
They're not long enough.
The first words out of my sister-in-law after hello were, I'm not doing a thing because I'm on vacation.
Hell yeah.
My response was, we're all retired, so every day is a vacation. I hate all of these people already. All of them.
Well, I
Yep.
mean, is there age on this? Did they say?
No, but if they're retired, I would assume they're at least old enough to retire. I don't know. Maybe
Over
they retired
65.
early, so maybe like 50s if they retired early.
Well, I mean, over 65 probably. But like,
Yeah.
how old's the sister then? I mean, like, she 3 years younger, or like 10 years younger.
It does not
The
say.
age I think the age matters. Maybe I'm wrong.
She sounds like a freaking brat regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not doing
Abby-
anything.
She is rude, nags my brother, and asks him if he has showered, changed his underwear, etc. She treats him like a child and
Okay,
reminds.
pause.
Yeah.
Has he?
I don't know. That's a good question.
If she
I
has
feel
to
like-
ask, I feel like the answer to both of those questions is no.
If he's walking around with shitty underwear and hasn't showered, I mean, it's like, it doesn't matter how retired you are. Don't have people over if you want to be a fucking recluse.
Yeah, and if she's the kind of wife that's doing his laundry, she's going through the hamper. There's a bunch of skid marks on his underwear. I mean, she's got to say something.
Let's
disgusting.
not talk about. There's always skid marks in every guy's underwear.
That's
Ah,
not true.
what?
Right?
Or-
That's just you. I never found one in my husband's underwear.
Yeah,
Not
he
even
throws-
once.
throws-
You disgusting animal.
Nah, I
You are
got-
no animal. You're like a little goblin creature.
Yeah, I
A
don't care.
poopy one.
Yeah, I don't care. I could be poop goblin all you want, but the thing is, I'll flex my
Poop
muscles
goblin
as a man.
pride.
No,
Muscles? Where?
I
Mental
guess it
muscles.
is kind of gay to wipe your butt.
it is gay to wipe your butt. I agree. I use a
Oh, well,
bidet.
that makes it okay.
I use a
Imagine
bidet.
touching your own butthole. Disgusting.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
That's why the standing up versus sitting down debate made no sense to me. These people are wiping their butt. Like, what are you doing?
I asked my buddy at work, "Do you stand up or sit down to wipe?" And he goes, "I lay down," and that was the best thing.
Incredible.
That was the best thing I'd ever heard. No, I don't know, man. Like sometimes, like yeah, you got a skid in there. Like not all the time.
I just can't relate.
Okay,
No,
don't
I
sit
mean,
here.
We're
I didn't
putting me
wanna
on the
bring-
fast
no,
track back to the
I-
femcell arc. Like, if
I
that's
did-
my future, I'm out.
I
I'm gonna
did
die
not-
alone. We're
I-
done.
You should die alone. I did not.
You're
write-
right.
and you will die alone mentally and
I hope
emotionally.
so.
But that's not just you. It's all people. It's all people.
God willing.
Listen, let's not talk about existentialism. What I'm saying
You're
is,
the only one that wants to talk about it.
oh,
Sorry.
so much I want to talk about it. But
So true.
no, I don't want to sit here from two fucking skanks and actually hear, oh yeah, skid marks are thing. I'm sorry. I know what I've been around long enough to know what happens with your periods. All right. You're
I'm
disgusting.
not gonna argue with that.
You're
right.
disgusting. I'm
You're right.
sorry.
That's
I'm sorry that
not
we
the
have
same.
skid marks once every now and then. No. Why don't you leave? No, bitches. Like, and I don't want to put this on Erica because she doesn't do this, but I've seen it. Why? This was a old friend of mine. His ex roommate did this. Oh, I have period stains in my underwear. Let me leave them in salt water in the kitchen sink. All right. I know that, I know that you've got period stains and discharges and all that type of weird shit. So leave the male skid mark, the occasional one, alone. Maybe sometimes we fart and it was a beer fart. All right. So I don't want to hear it.
No. No. Because
You
one
disgusting
is a completely
You're
No.
gross.
No. No, one of these things is not like the other. One is completely
completely natural.
uncontrollable. All you have to do, Bryden, is not poop your pants. Okay, it's not that hard.
Oh,
I've never pooped my pants.
So you're admitting that you just leave weird white marks in all of your panties. Fuck you. How's
Ew.
that? Next topic. I win. Males win this one. Dude's wrong. Dude's wrong. I'm
Speechless.
sorry. No, bitches get excited.
Stop.
No.
No.
Bitches get
No.
excited throughout
No.
the day,
Because
and then all of a
stop
sudden,
pooping your pants.
all of a
That's not some
sudden,
excitement.
no, like I don't notice. Like
Look.
I haven't fucking been around. I'm old. I know how you fucking. Well, I know how your uteruses work.
So old, I know how this works. I've seen thousands of them in my time. Listen, but you're not doing women's laundry, are you?
No.
Okay. The women are doing all the laundry, presumably.
So we agree
So
that
we
women.
are
so
touching
we
the poopy
agree-
underwear, and we're touching the bloody underwear.
So
I mean,
we
that's
agree-
how
so-
it goes.
So we agree that women should do the laundry then.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on board with
Yeah.
that. I don't want anyone touching my fucking clothes. They're
Okay,
gonna do it wrong.
Except the
fuck up.
folding. No, the folding and the putting away, men should do because
I mean,
that's the part
anyone
that
can
sucks.
do that part, but they can't do the washing and
Oh
drying. part.
yeah, no, nobody can separate delicates from fucking khaki and put them in.
Well, it's less about that and more just I don't know about like broader
Don't
scale,
act-
but my autism, no.
do not
Like
act
you
like
got to put stuff in lingerie bags, or the washing machine's gonna tear it up, man. And like some things need to hang dry. Not everything can go in the freaking dryer. You know, like it's not
I
about
agree.
colors; it's about reading the tags.
Do you realize that? Do you realize that? Women doing the laundry is such a silly idea that even what our most important clothes are, which are our suits, we take elsewhere to dry cleaners.
That's because of the textile, not because of like the technique of washing it.
No,
You
I'm
have to
pretty
dry
sure.
clean
Put it
them.
in the washing machine, Bryden.
No, you
That's
cannot put
why.
it in the washing machine.
I know that you can't put it in the washing machine, but I guarantee that you bitches would.
Absolutely not.
No, I never have.
So
I
take
have
out.
I
my
have
fucking trash.
blazers, and those do not go in my washing machine.
Look, you're
Lesbian.
trying to
Lesbian.
change the subject away from
Yeah.
the fact that you poop your pants on a regular basis.
No, I wouldn't say. a
That's
regular
what you're
basis.
doing. You are misdirecting. You poop your pants regularly.
All
You
right,
know what,
well, hey,
Abby? He
you know
just
what?
needs to buy black underwear. Problem solved. That's it.
I guess what? I
Brown.
got plenty of that. Still,
No, black won't show anything. His period blood won't show, and his poop stains won't show.
No. I mean, this is ridiculous, and it's amazing how quiet you got over the fucking like weird fucking crap that goes on in your goddamn underwear. All right.
Like I said, one is controllable, one is not. What you do is controllable. You
So
just
what-
won't do
hold
it
on.
because you're
So what-
disgusting.
What you're saying? No. So what you're saying is that women can't control themselves.
No, that's ridiculous.
Wow. It turns out 1950s
Look,
males.
I'm not going
who
around
sit-
raping people.
And it seems like you want to, according to your underwear. So
Oh.
Andrew Tate is right.
But I don't. I
Andrew
control
Tate is right.
myself, and I do not rape all of those people.
I don't rape all of those people either.
Just a few. Yeah,
Just
we know. Okay.
To
Continuing
rape a
on
couple
with this-
people is a treat.
Exactly.
Is a treat.
She
No, it
treats
was
them like
no. I just want the men to soak it in like it was a pair of women's panties. That I got a victory.
You have lost so badly here.
You're
You don't
right,
even
Bryden. You win.
understand.
I'm
Yeah.
giving this one to Bryden because I'm sitting here
Sure.
disgusted, and I'm not going to defend myself. I'm just not going to do
You
it. So
shouldn't.
you get this, Bryden. You win.
Go ahead.
truth.
Yeah, take it. She
And as
treats
far
them
as
like
you saying I'm a lesbian with my blazers, what I was going to say earlier is when I got into voice chat in that other server, the first thing people said to me was that I sounded like a butch lesbian in overalls. Guess what I was fucking wearing that day?
It was
That's
over.
right. Overalls. I was wearing overalls. So yes, you're right. You win.
What I mean, but
I will not win the poll.
Well, the first time we met, though, I thought you were a 14-year-old boy. So that's a
Well, she
little
just has a
different.
deep voice. Is her voice deeper than mine? It might be.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think so.
I sing soprano at church, but I've got a low voice.
That's interesting.
I got that low
river.
All right, everyone. She treats him like a child and reminds everyone else how smart she is. When they visit, she expects everyone to wait on her because of the distance they've traveled. We feel 3 days is long enough. How do I tell them without hard feelings this is not an acceptable length of time to stay?
Oh, John should go first.
Oh boy. I think the limitation on how many days it is also kind of depends on how far they're traveling.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Because, if
They're
if
coming
someone were
from
coming across the
Australia.
country or, from somewhere else pretty far to visit me, I'd probably give them more than 3 days. Because you're talking like, are we talking 3 solid days? Or they, or like kind of 5-ish where they arrive and then they have 3 full days there and then they leave on the 5th day
And they
kind of
do
bit.
like and they
But
do like
it depends on how long they're going. But, you don't have to, like, it sounds like this person's kind of a doormat. Like, bully her back. Like, no, I'm not waiting on you hand and foot. Get over yourself. Get your own freaking glass of water.
So
Like,
you could do
it's
that.
not hard to do that.
Yeah, I would say
It's
do
also
that
quite
this
easy
time.
to do it politely. You don't have to be rude for those kinds of things. Just don't give her what she wants and be very direct. Like, it doesn't have to be some big blowout. And when you see some of these women writing in these questions, they think everything needs to be an argument or a serious sit down discussion. Just change the behavior as you go along. It's not that hard. Anyway, women are like dogs and you can train them accordingly.
Hell yeah.
And someone should train her husband accordingly because he sounds like a very poopy dog.
You just sound like shit.
Very
dude.
poopy. He's pooping everywhere. It's a
Poopy
problem.
dog.
I don't
Skid
know.
mark dog. Skid marks all over the rug. It's over.
Also, I
gotta-
just want to again point out it's like it's not that often. But I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that this never happened. But no, I think you make a great point about it depends on how long they've traveled. Because it's like if you're, an hour, you could go home that night. But if it's like
Right.
you're coastal, you're coming from one coast to the other or whatever, you got to
Yeah.
give them more time. Like a week, I think is
No.
like fine for that.
I think you guys
Yeah,
are
no,
and-
focusing on the wrong thing,
Well, no.
actually.
Well,
Well,
I
hold
think
on.
there are a lot of layers to this, but the time element is one of them. Because if you're putting up with this, if you're going to have to put up for this for a few days, like the behavior is never going to change, no matter what you do, no matter how you talk to them, it does kind of present a point. Like, yeah, I would probably lose my wits end after 3 days, but if they're if it's like once a year and they're getting old and they might die soon, you might be able to look the other way. There's no denying that this woman is a nag and a harpy. That's given. But the OP sounds like a doormat.
Well,
So what I think though is if you're going to treat something like a vacation, you usually pay to stay at a hotel on a vacation. So there's two different things. It's you go to visit family, and when you're a guest in family's house, you help them out. You're not on a vacation. You're not treating them like waiters waiting on you hand and foot. If you want a vacation where people wait on you, you go to a resort, right? So like if
Yeah.
they want a 2-week long vacation, then they should be staying at a hotel and visiting family during the day while they're doing other stuff. If they want to visit family, then it's got to be shorter and they help out. That's the two different types of trips. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter like the time stayed or the distance traveled. It matters how you're treating it. Like,
I
what
like-
are you doing during that time?
I also like
don't-
how your
I don't
idea of a fancy vacation is a resort.
I've never been to like an all-inclusive resort or
You're
anything.
like,
I'll-
oh,
at
like,
just a
it's-
Disney
it's
World.
all-
It can be fun.
All inclusive sandals, Jamaica. Oh,
I've
what a-
never. Well,
Ah.
look, you'll be shocked by this, I'm sure, but we don't go on vacations, especially not nice vacations like that. Like we go to Disney World every few years, and
if you come to Orlando, Erica and I will bring you guys to the nicest restaurant you've ever been to in your entire life.
okay. Well, you're just being condescending.
So we're
right
going to
now. I
Olive
feel like
Garden.
Well,
rude.
no, Red Lobster. Are you crazy?
I've never been to Red
Bryden
Lobster
waving
before.
the fat stacks around. My
Yeah.
goodness, what a treat!
If there
Dude,
I
was
guess
a
we're on the
sizzler-
beach after all. We gotta get, a good seafood down there.
if there was sizzlers around, I mean,
It's
But-
over.
I personally hate vacations with a
Well,
passion.
you're also
because
wrangling.
Yeah,
that's
I
why.
also
No,
hate
listen.
really nice clothing. I hate that. I hate
What?
all of
No,
that.
you've got to listen because I don't go to a job. My work is taking care of the children.
It's not work.
A vacation's not a break from that. A vacation,
Mm-mm.
quote unquote, vacation is me taking care of my children in an unfamiliar environment with none of my regular supplies or snacks or anything like that. It is harder. It is more work and more
It's
stressful
not a
than
vacation.
just
Hey,
staying at home.
You
Hey,
gotta
It is
take the
dummy.
leash
work.
pill, Abby. Take the leash pill. It's over.
Yeah,
I
that's
do. And you know what? He knows how to take it
Clean.
off. He knows
Ooh,
how
put a
to
padlock on it.
unbuckle it.
hey, idiot. Then that's not a vacation. Like
Well, my vacation would be someone else takes the children for
yeah,
a week, and nobody is
right.
ever going to do that for me. So I will literally never get one. But no, we don't go on a lot of vacations because vacations suck for me. It's not a vacation
I
for
don't
moms.
listen,
It sucks.
it's not good radio for me to sit and talk to you about how poorly managed you've created this life around you. I mean, like like my life is poorly managed because I'm just not taking opportunities because I'm stuck in despair. You have all types of fucking opportunities that you don't take.
Like
So
what?
just be
I'm
quiet.
Like-
sad for
like
no
what?
reason, he said.
Like what?
Listen,
What
it's
am I?
not
What
it's not
opportunity
it's
am I
not
not
that
taking?
it's not that the opportunity to shut the fuck up and listen might be a good one.
I'm listening. Tell me.
No, I'm too busy drinking.
What am I doing wrong?
Hey.
No, because you've got nothing. Because you're stupid and you're just talking out of your ass.
Yeah.
All right, let's
It's better
move
than
on.
skid marks.
That's usually how he talks out of his ass. It's just poop.
Just a couple more glasses of bourbon will be all almost there.
Oh, no, I mean,
Yeah.
ain't that the truth? But you know who could
Sorry,
never
Erica.
you know who could never do that?
Women.
Women.
So true.
Being a man
You're right.
rules.
You gotta stop siding with him, John.
I'm an eternal
You're-
simp. What do you want?
You're
no,
a traitor.
it's every show. What's that make you feel like? You know? No,
That
but
everyone
with-
attacks
Well,
me.
just give him an opportunity to say something stupid, and I'll come after him too. But
He said so many stupid things. What
It's
are you
never
talking
happened.
about?
you're right. You're right.
It's
But
never
I
happened.
love poop jokes, and I have to, whatever's gonna keep the poop jokes going, and that's the thread I'm taking. I'm sorry. Like I'm
I
a
should've brought in-
simple person.
I should have brought in some poop stories. I wasn't aware.
that-
I wasn't aware of who
Yep.
I was talking to.
I mean,
Queen.
you see my Twitter. You're in my private. I talk about pooping all the time. My most popular tweets when I was public were, "I'm in the Buffalo Wild Wings bathroom fighting for my life, brother. HH." What else would that mean other than I'm taking a heinous shit?
Well, you do talk
That's all
about
it
gross
means.
things.
I do constantly.
Oh, I'm sad I missed that tweet. That's a good one.
It's great.
No, but I
Gone
mean,
through the
like,
sands of time.
I agree with what John has to fucking say about like there is that if they traveled a long time for it and it's once a year, but yeah, I mean if somebody shows up to your house being a fucking prick, like just tell them to
You don't
go
have to-
elsewhere.
Yeah, you don't have to let them in. Like I probably am more harsh and unsympathetic about these things because of who my family is, but family does not get to just step all over you. Like you do
Yeah.
not have to put up with it. You can stand up for yourself and you can say, look, I would love to see you, but you can't stay in my house because you're not very good guests. And if they can't
don't
handle that, then
even
they
have to
can't
do that.
handle that. But I've literally said that to people and it's fine. They just stay at a hotel or stay with someone else.
Yeah, and there are diplomatic ways to handle that. You don't even have to tell them they're a bad guest. Just be like, we can't accommodate you that long. We've
Yeah. Well,
got other
usually
things
it's like-
going on.
How are you gonna talk to them like you're the concierge of a hotel?
I
We
mean, you
can't
gotta.
accommodate they're your family, so it'd be like, yeah, I don't think that's gonna work out with the kids. Like that's all you have to say. See, Abby, you have kids. You're like, yeah, with the kids, I don't think that's gonna work out that long. No, like me,
Yeah, it's
I would
easy
have to
for me
say,
because I homeschool and I can just say, look, I have to do lessons during the day. I cannot entertain you all day.
you
and
don't
then
even have to say
Well,
entertained. You
the
just be
thing-
like, I can't deal with that shit all day. Like if my mom came to me and was like, I want to stay with you for 2 weeks, I would just go, no.
No.
Like
Yeah,
I wouldn't even
no.
explain. I would go, nah.
So the thing with giving them something like, I can't entertain you that long, and instead of going with the concierge approach, is they can give you an excuse if you're too specific. Oh, you don't
Yeah.
need to entertain me. I can entertain. No, you can't. You entertain yourself. You're in my space. You're messing with my stuff. You're leaving messes that wouldn't ordinarily be here while I'm tard wrangling my children. And in my case, I'm beholden to nothing and nobody. But like,
Hell yeah.
I'm not letting a motherfucker into my house for more than a week. It's not happening. I don't care who they are. I don't care how long they traveled to get here. It's not happening.
Well,
But
a week is maximum. A week is like if you come.
that's the absolute
I-
max. I
Matt-
have let people stay here for 2 weeks, and it was excruciating.
Matt Forney
don't
came
worry
here. Matt Forney came here from Mexico, and a week
Oh,
was
no.
maximum.
Yep.
And like he's like one of my best friends, and a week is maximum. Like if he was like, oh, can I stay there for 3 weeks? It's like, oh, no, you can go fuck yourself.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. I think,
a week is maximum, dude. A week is like for like really good friends. Like,
yeah.
Mhm.
If you're helpful, that's my metric. If you come to my house and like if you see a mess, you'll clean it up real quick, and I notice you doing it, and I didn't like ask for help or anything, you just did it.
well, that's just basic.
Because
That's
you're a
just
nice guest.
I do that at
Then
Burger King.
yeah.
Yeah. dog.
Well, most people don't do that. Like if you're not causing a problem for me, you're not making my life harder, and you're not sitting there like
but
trying to convince me to stop homeschooling in the middle of my homeschool day because you're bored,
Hold on.
then yeah, you can stay at my house as many weeks as you want to. But the problem is
No.
it's very rare.
But let me hit you with this. I would clean up any mess, but I would do all of those other things for fucking sure.
Well, then no, you can't stay at my house.
You'd
Then,
be
yeah.
homeschooling and be like, that's wrong.
Don't listen to her, kids. She can't count. She can't read either.
I'm
You know, she also
I'm a
can't
new
tell her
idea.
colors apart.
I'm a
Your mom
new
can only see in
idea,
black and white.
kids. How? Have you ever considered that everything she said about the world is wrong? Turns out it's flat.
So true.
Also, there's a country called Iran that we ought to just really focus on right now, and Saudi
Oh,
Arabia. Do you know what nuclear arms are? You could die at any moment.
Yeah. So Bryden's not allowed to stay in my house. He's gonna
Oh,
get
I
a
wouldn't.
hotel.
I'm on thin ice too.
You're both getting a hotel. I don't know where you're gonna stay, but it's not gonna be here. But
You know
that's
what?
okay.
I'm gonna go stay with Bryden because he said I could stay there for a couple days.
Damn, I did accidentally back myself into that
You
corner.
did.
You did. Now you're
It's
screwed.
okay. We're gonna go to Wawa.
Damn, we are going to Wawa though.
We're so going to Wawa.
We're
Meatball
just-
subs. Let's go.
Me, you, and Eric
Excuse
are
me,
gonna
meatball hoagies.
Dude, me, you, and Eric are gonna sit our fucking fat dumbasses down, smoke cigarettes, and eat Wawa.
Yeah.
That shit
We'll get a
sounds
40 of
awesome.
her. Do your Wawas sell beer?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Very important. All right, we're gonna sit outside with a 40 of Hurricane in a paper bag and smoke cigarettes and yell at people.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Let's go.
That rules. Yeah, how's your raising a family going, jackass?
I haven't had a break in a very long time.
Well, Bryden
never
mental
will.
break. It's been a
Bryden,
little.
we're gonna go
sooner.
visit Abby, and we're gonna take them to Wawa, and we're gonna give them 40s and sit outside and yell at people.
Smoke cigarettes and just be like,
The most
what's up?
important homeschooling lesson they will get all year.
Just like my childhood.
So true.
And they can grow up to do podcasts with degenerates like me. It's gonna
We
be
love that
good.
generational trauma, don't we, folks?
Why am I here? I don't know why I'm here.
It's because your parents were bad. That's why you're here, jackass. Finish the story.
I'm just used to abuse to the point that I think it's friendship. I think
Damn.
it's love. I think that it's love.
It's
Was
not.
that the end of
It's
the
not.
story?
I just want you to know, it's not. But finish the story.
That was the end of the story. We're gonna move on to our next
Wait,
segment.
we didn't help them.
I feel like we helped them a lot.
We helped them. We
feel
told
like
her
they-
we told OP to grow a backbone and that the husband probably needs to shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to stop.
I think those
pooping
are
his
two
pants.
very solid, helpful pieces of advice, if I do say so myself, as not a helper but a faithful listener to this lovely program.
I think
I'm
that.
really concerned thinking that my husband might be the only man who doesn't poop his pants.
I don't poop my pants that often.
I don't believe you anymore. I
Wow.
think
My
you
ex
poop
used
your
to say you
pants
could poop
every
yourself
day.
twice a year. You got 2 a year.
Honestly, John is right.
I think he's right.
You know what I
It is
think?
twice a year.
I try to keep my exes out of my
no way
mouth,
it's
but,
only
like,
2 times.
No, it's
2
twice
times.
a year.
I've
Okay,
definitely used my 2 here and there, man.
It is
Not gonna
twice.
lie.
It is twice
What
a
is
year.
wrong with you people?
And you know
Drinking
what?
is what's wrong with me.
Yeah, exactly. That was going to be my excuse. Is I'm a fucking alcoholic. Sometimes, dude, some of those mornings, it ain't the way you think it is.
I don't know what that means, but we're going to move on to our Reddit advice segment.
It means it's loose stool.
Yeah.
From r/marriage.
You know what's fucked is I've got holes in some of my older underwear because I've had some for like 10 years.
It just goes right
Are
out.
you a
Oh,
hobo?
it
Throw
flies
those
out of there.
away.
Right into the shorts.
Erica, when you're doing the laundry, throw the hold underwear away. That's gross.
Don't say
Dude,
that.
Throw it away, Erica. I'm sorry.
I started throwing away all the clothes with like a bunch of like irreparable holes in them and stuff
That's bullshit.
about a year ago. And my husband didn't even notice till the other day.
Well, I noticed in my
That's how you have
shirt.
to do it. You do not declare like, honey, there's a hole in this pair of boxers. It's gone. It's gone. You just quietly, directly into the outside trash can. Do not give them an opportunity to fish it out.
Yep.
It's not happening.
that's
You won't
the
miss
thing.
them. You won't miss them.
The underwear is fine, but my shirts you can't throw away.
That's
I know my
Right,
shirts.
you're supposed to switch out your underwear every once in a while anyway. It's not sanitary. It's not. You're
I
supposed
change
to switch
underwear.
them out.
I change underwear every day, but some of them are old.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, you throw away your old ones and you buy new ones every now and then.
Well, if these people would sign up for the Patreon, I'd have new underwear.
So
You heard it here
please,
first, guys. Please donate to poor Bryden. He's got holes in his underwear.
I mean,
Just
I am
even-
like,
and
buying-
they're all poop stained and
Well, I-
disgusting.
That's gonna
and
happen no
Erica
matter
has
what.
to clean them.
well, and also, I mean, I'm buying like cameras and drum sets and violins, and I really want this new DJ deck, you know, but also
You're
underwear
Not making a good case.
and scotch. I like is good.
Just fuel his
Also, if everybody
addictions,
could just
and he
if everybody could just like mail me cocaine, that would rule too. Don't actually do that. That I will go
No,
to
I
prison.
thought you didn't want to do
That would be
cocaine
really
because the
sad.
fentanyl.
But I've kind of, you know, fentanyl's been in the cocaine for so long, and EDC's coming up. I'm gonna do it.
I thought you did ecstasy at those things. Look,
No,
this
I
is
was
very
really gonna do
confusing.
That's too much. That's too much. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, well, let's move on to our Reddit advice segment.
I am gonna do that. But
All right. You are gonna do that. Okay, she's caught up in the breezy, and there's like a like cloud, like blowing a cloud of smoke emoji. I don't know what that means. Hey there, help me out. My wife of 29 years is behaving strangely when it comes to her musical crush, Chris Brown. We had a
Well,
disagreement.
Coal burner.
Jesus.
We
I was just gonna say that Chris Brown actually rules, but yes, he does beat the
What
shit
does he
out
look-
of Rihanna.
I can't remember what he looks like. Hang on, let me look.
Black.
It up. Yeah,
He's
that's what all
good.
the comments were. They were like, are you sure she doesn't just want to be beat? And I was like, whoa.
And then
Maybe you
he's got
shouldn't be saying that.
he's got the video where he's dancing in the rain and all of that. The Boondocks did a great spoof of it. The Boondocks,
Dude,
great show.
I
Chris Brown,
hate his
pretty
face. I just looked him up. I hate his face.
It's a small
I hate
face. It's a
He
small
has
face.
a very
weird
hideous
face.
visage. It's really hard to look at, but
This is
will
not
stop there.
attractive.
Nah, Chris Brown's a good-looking guy.
No.
no.
Why?
He looks goofy.
You don't want me to answer that.
Well, he does. Yeah, don't.
Look, no. Look, he is
Good
not
man.
an attractive man. I do not think
Well,
so.
what do you think of the guy that you know, he did 24 magic 24 karat magic in the air. What is that guy's name?
I don't know.
Bro, what year is it?
Shut the fuck up. Bruno Mars. Are you gonna tell me Bruno Mars?
Let me look what he looks like.
He's
Okay.
like, he's really short.
Bruno.
Okay,
Mars.
is that a
How
fucking
short?
problem?
Yes. Dude, he
yeah,
looks even
kinda.
worse than Chris Brown. He looks like I don't even know what he looks like. He looks like freakish.
Okay, that's fucking rude.
Let's refresh my memory here because I remember him.
Oh my god!
That's rude.
Why does he look like this?
No,
Though?
Bruno
Okay, look,
Mars is a
this is
good-looking
getting
guy.
me off
and,
topic.
and his height is perfectly acceptable.
Okay, I'm looking up his height.
It's not great.
I don't know what his actual height is, but those pictures of him standing next to Taylor Swift are very depressing.
Well, Taylor
Oh,
Swift
that's-
looks like a fucking
yeah.
monster.
She
No,
does.
she doesn't. She's a beautiful woman.
No.
I hate her music. It's really bad music.
Her music's
And
pretty
if you
good.
if you like either Taylor Swift or Lana Del Rey, I think that
nope.
you're a,
We're gonna
Okay.
stop right there.
vapid-
Stop there, right there. I love my
vapid
baby voice,
woman.
Lana.
I think
Uh-uh.
that you think that you are like really deep and emotional, but really it's like candy. It's like
Nobody-
nothing.
Hey, idiot.
You're like the
That's okay.
what?
Nobody's
Let me
ever
like
been
that.
like, yeah, I'm super deep. I listen to Taylor Swift, the pop star.
No, but people who listen to Lana Del Rey do think that.
Yeah,
They do
I don't think
that.
They
Oh,
do,
maybe they
and
do.
it's
They
the
do.
most stupid freaking lyrics ever. Look, like I'm like,
All
you know
she
what? We're
is
gonna do
it-
this.
all
We're
she-
doing this right now. I'm looking up Lana Del Rey lyrics.
Lana Del Rey.
Oh, I was listening to her in the car earlier.
All Lana Del Rey is, from what I can tell, because I can't make a big opinion on it, but my small opinion of what I know is that she's just Regina Spektor fans, except Lana Del Rey got bigger than Regina Spektor.
I don't know who that is, so I
I-
believe you.
Regina Spektor is great.
That's gonna keep me awake at night.
Listen to Regina Spektor. Yeah, it's same music, I think.
Man. Well, Lana's got that baby voice that a bunch of people don't like.
What is a Lana Del Rey song that you like, John?
In the year of 2011, Ride was my jam, and when the music video came out, my very gay friend and I literally cried over it. It was really bad. Like we were
Okay.
those people that were like, yeah, we're feeling
Oh, it
so
is- okay.
deep. We're gonna throw our lives away from our rich parents and go right off into the sunset and be whores because it's freeing. Literally, that's what happened. I mean, those were the things going through our tiny little brains. We caught the Lana. I mean, that's it. I can't fight with you on that. I can't fight.
But that's fine. Like, I mean, like my
No,
favorite.
it's not fine. It's retarded and cringe.
I hear the birds on the summer breeze. I drive fast. I am alone at midnight. What? The post chorus. I just ride. I just ride. I just ride. I just
Yeah.
ride. And then at the end, it's this closing monologue.
And the video's like 10 minutes long.
This is disturbing. Yeah, no, there was some what was it? Was it Young and Beautiful that I thought was just
Ugh.
like the most horrific
I hate
lyrics.
that song, actually. I hate it.
What was the one that's like Lemonade Tears or something? Look, I'm just saying, if
I
you
don't
like
know.
Lana Del Rey, you think you're deep, you think you're like a deep emotional person and like artsy, but you're the most shallow, vapid bitch that ever existed.
Okay,
If you think that is the deep. Okay.
she just throws out bangers like that, man. You can't hate it. It's not right.
Well, let me.
Okay.
Okay, let me.
Hilarious.
Let me. I think my gal Regina Spektor is better, but you feel free to
Let me
make
look
fun
her
of her.
up.
No.
We need a freaking
I have no-
intern.
The
I have
lyrics.
no fodder to make fun of Regina Spektor, so I can't contribort at all.
Well,
I-
let me just give you a
This
bit of the.
Spectre, is it spelled like Barbara Spectre or like
Yeah,
with a
Spektor. But no, let me give you a little bit of. This is how it works. It feels a little worse than when we drove our hearse right through the screaming crowd, while laughing up a storm until we were just bone, until it was so warm that none of us could sleep, and all the styrofoam began to melt away. We tried to find the worms to aid in the decay, but none of us were home inside the catacomb. A million ancient bees began to sting our knees, and while they were on our knees, praying that disease would leave the ones we love and never come again, on the radio, we heard November Rain. The solo's real long, but it's such a pretty song.
she wrote that when
That's
she
not
was
bad.
13 years old. You cannot convince me otherwise. That is a 13-year-old moody emo girl lyric.
It's so
I mean, it
moody.
reminds
That
me of
is
a woman
so
that
bad.
listened to MCR a couple times and was like, I could do that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like it's
Well, the thing is, you
know,
can't.
it's whatever.
I challenge
There
you
is
to do
something
it.
wrong with it. That is something wrong with
No.
it.
I
There's no way you
No.
can live up to MCR level genius. Like, this is absurd. These people
Well-
think that they're deep, and they're not. It's the most shallow crap. They're just mushing words together.
Yeah, but not
That's not
everything
true.
needs to be deep.
It doesn't need to be deep. No, but
You
it
want me
has to at
sit
least
there and
be
listen to
clever.
fucking Mozart and be
It
like,
doesn't
wow,
have
this
to
is
be
the
deep.
stuff.
You're right. Most of my favorite bands and songs are not deep at all whatsoever, but they're not pretending to be. That's the difference.
I don't
The
know that
people
the
who
music
listen
sector is
to it are
pretending
not
to be.
pretending that they are deep when they listen to it. That's the difference.
This is the worst episode we've ever done
Look,
because you're
shut
so
your
bad
mouth.
at everything. Because you're so
That's-
bad at it.
I'm
like,
sorry,
no,
guys.
you
I
don't.
doing
can't
a
help
good
it,
job.
man.
No, because like Abby's like, oh yeah, this is like so bad, and it's like, I'm sorry, you listen to MCR and not
I love
even, like,
MCR. No. This is where I turn on you. You're not coming after MCR. I will
Hey,
not
hey,
tolerate
look,
that.
What's
No.
your,
Nothing
hold on,
can
hold on.
compare.
Chad
What's your
Gerard,
favorite?
Nothing
he's
like
not
it.
real. He can't hurt you. He's not,
What's
he
your
can't-
what's
he's
your
not real.
favorite? What's your favorite MCR album?
Well, 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge, of course.
Okay, yeah, no, you're fine. I like you.
And I Brought You My Bullets is also great.
Don't
Yeah.
like everybody who's like, oh, the Black Parade. I'm like, that was
No.
the album we all
Well,
laughed
no.
at, and then like now.
No. Like I liked the
There are
Black
some
Parade,
good
and there are many
songs
things
on
on that I do
but-
like. But there are also songs on it that I'm like, that's unlistenable. I'm skipping it.
Well, it's not
Um,
even that it's unlistenable. It's just that it's not My Chemical Romance. Let's
Yeah,
not
it
sit
was
here-
a different album, but they were trying to, I guess they were trying to be more mainstream and trying to like
They were already
get a
mainstream.
thing
They
going
were
there.
trying-
I know.
Shut up.
Yeah,
they were trying to be Queen. They wanted to be popular again. They were unpopular for
Queen,
such a long
really?
time, and then they made the Black Parade, and then we were like, huh, that's weird. Because you know what? That's my time that you're trying to steal from me. All right? That's when I was young.
I mean,
Cunt.
I like the Black Parade. 3 Cheers and I Brought You My Bullets are great. And I
Okay,
really
well, what
don't
do
listen to anything after the Black Parade. I can't do it.
Okay. Tell me how you feel about Danger Days, because I've been struggling trying to explain to my husband that while most of Danger Days kind of sucks, there are some legitimately good songs on it, and they're worth it.
I have never listened to this fucking bullshit my entire life.
I don't think that I've ever listened to it the whole way through because I couldn't make myself do it.
What a show.
And that should kind of
Okay.
answer your question.
Do you guys know we're still
Oh.
doing a podcast, right?
I like, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and I'll keep it brief. I like the concept of Danger Days. I just don't like it. Like,
So
I can't offer you any kind of critical reason I don't like it. I just don't like it. I think I was too old for it.
Yeah, you know, hey,
Over
listen,
half
I've
of
never-
it is bad.
I've never listened to this shit, and you know why? It's because My
'Cause you
Chemical
grew up-
Romance is an old shitty goddamn faggot band that used to operate in the thing of MySpace. MySpace was
Aw,
a
man.
generation. All right,
Rest in peace.
I know. I'm sad about that. I was hot back then. I was skinny, and I wasn't a fat
You,
disgusting. I
I
had,
have never been hot in my life. I can't relate to that.
dude. I used to.
I'm hot right now.
You're.
Wow,
that's
okay.
I am a sexy mama.
I wouldn't say
Bitch.
sexy. I would say
oh,
that
you
you're
fancy, huh?
I would say that you're definitely hot because it's too hot in your home at the moment because your
Yeah.
husband keeps it at 81 degrees. It's not
He's a
good for you.
Oh,
All right,
hell
no,
nah.
she's just sweaty.
good person.
She's
Ugh.
just sweaty. She's a sweaty
sweaty.
mama.
now
having
he
hot
needs to take a
flashes
shower.
too.
Did you shower and change your underwear today, Abby? Like,
I
Now we
did,
gotta
yes.
ask.
But
All
then
right, all right.
also, I don't wear underwear. So
Gross.
I'm just, depends on what I'm wearing. Anyway, so.
So you're just shitting all over the fucking everywhere. You're disgusting.
That's how I never poop my pants. Anyway.
Like I never poop my pants. I don't wear them.
there are no pants to poop. She's cracked the code, everybody.
It's disgusting. You're a fucking animal. That's nasty.
Okay. Hey there, help me out. My wife of 29 years is behaving strangely when it comes to her musical crush, Chris Brown. We had a disagreement 2 or 3 weeks ago because I felt like she had an obsession with him. She brought him up during one of our makeout sessions and started saying,
wait. How old are these people? Are they 12?
He
What is
does not
makeout
say.
session?
Ugh.
Yeah, I gotta.
Makeout
My
session.
wife of 29 years.
Guys,
Oh, so they're
guys,
So
I
they're
gotta,
old.
guys, I gotta,
They're like 50.
I gotta end the podcast. Me and Erica have a scheduled makeout session we gotta do.
Look, you know what
Wow.
I think? You know what I think? If you want to give some legit advice to our listeners, okay?
Don't be gay.
Married couples, you should have makeout sessions.
Don't have
because you
makeout
know what?
sessions.
You need to do it. And you need to do it now.
Makeout
Put
sessions.
that in
It
my
will make
Google
your wife happy.
calendar.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
will
Let
make
me.
your wife happy. You need to do it because you think when you were young and falling in love and you had like butterflies in your stomach when you thought about her, what were you doing when you saw her? You were making out with her a
I was-
bunch, okay?
No,
It's
no,
part
no.
of the equation.
No.
Make out sessions. Make out with your wife. Just kiss her for a really long time. Just make out with her all the time. Just constantly, everywhere.
Okay, one, she's not gonna like that, and
She will.
two, she's gonna be like, "I'm trying to watch something,"
She doesn't know
And-
what she wants, Bryden.
and,
Okay.
and two, it's like, also, no, you know, I
You're
don't.
just lazy. Anyway, let's move on.
No, she would hate that. It'd be like,
I-
let me put my face tongue onto your fucking lips.
Your face tongue? What
Like
is
they're
that?
not gonna, they're gonna be like, we've known each other a while. Like you don't have to do that anymore. Like, because I didn't do that when
You're
we
just
first
freaking
met.
lazy. No, you're
when we
lazy.
no,
That's
when
what
we
it is.
when we first
No,
met, I
no,
still wasn't
no.
like time for makeouts. You know, like the only
Because
reason
you were
make
old.
no, but the only reason you make out when you're like fucking 15 or whatever is because it's like you're scared of the puss.
No, it's a connection thing.
It's
okay?
not. It's not.
It's a connection
You're
thing.
scared
Look,
of
you're,
the puss.
you're stupid. You know what? You're an idiot.
Okay.
John?
Well,
I don't really think either of you were right on this one. I mean, it's like a freaking, it's just a step you take to the other stuff.
No, well,
Come on, fight with me on that one.
it's
I'm not
both.
wrong.
It is and it isn't. It depends.
no. Okay. The only reason the guys ever kiss women is because they don't just lift their skirt up. That's why.
Well, that's very stupid.
Well,
and
don't-
not very loving. You're
I
not
don't-
you need to appreciate.
They appreciate it. They love it, actually. They're thrilled about it.
Okay. Well,
but when you're 15, that's not, it's good that you don't do that. But, the only reason that you're making out is because she hadn't lifted her fucking skirt up. That's the truth. All right? No, kissing's stupid. I think it's dumb.
No,
It's something you
know
do
what?
in casual affection.
No.
You just can't kiss while he's drinking bourbon. That's really his beef here.
You know what? She
Hey,
just
if I
doesn't
had
like
2
your
mouths-
poop breath because you have poop all over you. You just
Opposite
stink.
end. Opposite end, you dumb bitch.
Yeah,
Your argument
no.
sucks.
It's no. You're pooping everywhere. Okay, let's just keep going with the
No,
story.
I mean,
Okay?
this is just like such a shitty argument. I mean, I'm completely right.
No.
I am like, listen, I kiss
You're not
Erica
right with
because
that.
it's a greeting of someone that I love, or like, and if you're doing it or whatever, you do that. But like, just doing that, like how we're just going to sit there and make out.
Yes. Yes.
What? What is the reward?
What do you mean you can move on to other things later?
Yes, exactly.
Yes, it's that doesn't mean you just
That's
don't
not a
do it
makeout
ever.
That's not a makeout section, idiot. That's just
know what?
fucking.
Look, you
Ew.
are very stubborn.
Yeah, I know. I'm very stubborn, and I also don't do makeout sessions because I'm not 13.
Okay, well maybe you
Makeout
should
sessions,
you
wow.
should stop acting like an old man.
He's
I'm
real
an old
freaky,
man.
dude.
Oh yeah, let me be an old man that acts very young. Hey, yo, Erica.
You're
that
right,
pussy-
John. He is creepy.
Erica, that pussy be bussin' for real.
Oh,
Let's
no,
that's
go.
not-
Let's
okay,
go.
That's
Yeah.
worse
Right.
than mood, my guy. That's way worse.
What's up?
Yeah.
The vibe's good. The mood be right. Bussin' for real. Like that's insane.
You
No
just sound
cap.
like a really nerdy white guy saying slang and stuff, which is one of my favorite bits to do for people is just saying like slang words. Like, what do they call it now? Ave, African American Vernacular
Nobody calls
English.
it Ave. Nobody calls it Ave. They call it
Okay.
AAVE, African American Vernacular English, and they've called it that
Ebonics.
for
It's
about
Ebonics.
15 years. No, they don't call it Ebonics anymore because that's apparently racist. But they
Well,
called
that's
it
what they called it
Ebonics
when it was.
before when I was in sociology classes, and then now it's African American Vernacular English. But
Shit.
Yeah, they still called it Ebonics when I was in school.
me too, but not now. Now
No.
it's AAVE.
Okay.
Point
Well,
is,
I'm
I'm
not
right.
moving
I'm
on from
Let me
that
sorry.
one.
get on with the story.
Why don't you get on with your fucking life? And also, why don't you spend
can't.
your life walking a long trip on a short pier? How's that, idiot?
Wow,
Drown
Should
to
I
death.
go
Bryden.
for a swim?
You should drown to death, is what I'm saying.
I almost did one
Good.
time.
Me
Anyway,
too.
okay.
Hey, high
Well,
five on that.
we've peaked now. I mean, this is the content we're here for.
Yeah. She brought him up during one of our makeout sessions and started saying I should be more confident like Chris Brown. Then about a
Oh.
week.
I'm sorry, your marriage
Please.
is over. Your marriage
Please tell
is
me.
over.
Please tell me this guy. This guy has to be black. Please tell me the guy is
Gosh,
black.
I hope you
I
beat her
don't
after
think
that.
they ever say in the whole thing. Yeah. Then
If
about a
he's
week
not
later.
if he's not black, this is pretty bad.
Yeah. It
It's already
doesn't
not great.
say.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean,
Then
if
about
he's-
a week.
Cause like, what if
Yeah.
he's just like some like he works at a vape store, red beard, black
No,
glasses, fucking chubby.
no, he's old. So he's like some like fucking
Yeah, they're like
accountant or
50.
something. And she's like, "Oh, honey, you should be more like Chris Brown."
Oh,
And he's
no.
like, "What you say,
They're
bitch? What you say?"
Like one of those people Granddaddy used to own. Yeah, that's
Back in
no
my
good.
day,
That's
Yeah.
back in my day. They
back
was
in
all
my
Chris
day, they
Brown.
couldn't vote.
Jesus fuck.
You
This
know
can't
what
be
we
Yeah.
did to the last one of them that flirted with the white lady?
Oh man. All right. Then about a
If you
week.
got a moment, I'll Emmett tell you about it.
Oh no.
You gotta sound the Emmett Till alarm in Maryland for this
No,
one.
no.
Uh-oh.
No.
I'll abstain.
When I saw Kanye, when I saw Ye at the Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles, and he performed all of 808s. At the end, he did I can't remember the name of the freestyle that he does, but like he dresses up in a full mannequin suit, and he goes out and he goes, "Can you hear me still?" Like this is because he was just freestyling the whole thing, but. Because like on the extended version of 808s, he has like some live version he did, but in this one he went and just did his own thing again. But he's dressed up in like a full weird, super creepy mannequin outfit, and he's out there and he goes, "Can you hear me still? Can you hear me still? Emmett Till, Emmett Till," and these white guys in front of me go, "Oh no." It was one of the it was the best show I've ever seen in my entire life. And to see Kanye West, to see Ye dressed up in an entire mannequin outfit screaming Emmett Till, Emmett Till.
Dude.
What a
It
genius.
ruled. It was so good.
Yeah. Okay.
There's
then
where
about
music gets very deep.
Dude, it was so
That
good.
sounds like pretty deep lyrics. Yeah.
It was the
true.
best show I've ever seen. And I was living in LA at the time. I probably paid like $300 for a fucking ticket.
All
All right. Then let me move on with this. Okay. Then about a week later, I saw some very sexual images of him on her phone
Hell yeah.
that caused a good old argument. I told her I wasn't used to seeing her behave in this manner, and then I just wanted to understand what was going on with her. Of course, she was upset and managed to turn it around on me. Now she won't listen to Chris Brown with me around. When when I'm at work, she listens to him
She
all
won't
day.
listen to Chris Brown with me around.
If I pop in for lunch, I'll hear the music playing when I'm entering the house, but then she'll turn it off when she realizes it's like a whole affair.
That's
It's
weird.
like having an affair.
So
Oh, no.
gross.
Okay. There's other instances of this that I won't get into to save time. Am I overreacting? She's never been like this before. Other than this, the marriage is great, better than it's ever been. She says she's, quote, evolving ever since we lost our youngest son in 2021.
Ah!
His death did cause a great number of things to change in our family. So far, we've weathered the storm together, but she's definitely changed since then. That's pretty much when the Chris Brown obsession began. Am I
Jesus.
overreacting by letting it be a concern? Feedback is welcome. You know what I'll say? She seems to be doing some really strange, disturbing coping stuff here.
Yeah.
But if you're there to help her and stuff, like honestly, like she can't cheat on you with Chris Brown.
she's
Like
not
it's
gonna-
not. It's
Yeah.
gonna be okay.
She's
like
not gonna
it's
fuck
just
Chris Brown.
It feels
Yeah,
like
so
she's
there's
having
no
kind of
problem.
a midlife crisis here. If they've
Yeah.
been married that long, he should probably just let it pass.
Well,
It's not a phase, husband. This is who I really am. I love Chris Brown.
yeah.
well, there's nothing wrong with being obsessed with David Bowie. I mean, Chris Brown. But,
David Bowie was a sexy man.
Oh, he was the best. But you know, she could go out there and fuck some guy that she thinks looks like Chris Brown, though. So it is a little bit of a concern. I'd keep an eye on it.
She's like 50 years old. No, she can't.
That
Ah.
has never stopped that demographic.
Yeah,
my friend.
yeah. That's what are you talking about? There's definitely guys that work at the fucking 7-Eleven that might look a little bit like Chris Brown that are like on board.
Hey, girl, where
All
you
right.
stay at?
That's true. That's fair.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
mean,
I have.
there's not a lot of malls in America, but the people that work at the malls in America, yeah, they would fuck a 50-year-old woman for sure.
Well, that's disgusting.
Well, I don't know. Take it up with, Chris Brown lookalikes.
Yeah.
No, say
Okay,
we're wrong.
but yeah,
No, say
but
we're wrong.
honestly, you're right, but I feel like she's just doing like some weird delusional thing. It's part midlife crisis, part a big traumatic thing happened, and she needs some like escapism, you know? She's doing like this weird escapist thing, and she just needs to try to work past that. She's probably not going to cheat on him, so it's not a huge deal. He just needs to be there for her.
I'd say it's a fucking coin flip.
You know what else? You know what else? I think maybe he should try to be more confident like Chris Brown. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah,
That's
he should. He should definitely dance in the rain with like a
Exactly.
thin shirt.
He could wear like one of those like silicone mask things that look like Chris Brown
Well, that's a
and
bit
dance in the
much.
rain.
That's a lot.
I think that he should just copy Michael Jackson's dance moves, and Chris Brown has admitted to that. Chris Brown's an incredible dancer, by the way. Well, he admittedly stole Michael Jackson's dance moves. I mean, he's an incredible dancer. Chris Brown is fucking incredible. Very good. But yeah, I'd say keep an eye on it. But she's probably a fat, gray-haired bitch. She's not going to be able to fuck Chris Brown, obviously. But there'll be somebody out there. I'd keep an eye on it. But she just probably, you're right, Abby. She's probably coping through stuff,
Yeah, that sounds like a headache.
Yeah, if I were him, I would say just like change your locks. Just like it's enough. That's probably enough.
Just change the locks while she's gone.
Just
it's that's pretty confident.
That is very
Yeah,
confident.
that is very confident. That's true.
She's definitely not getting in here.
Yeah,
I once changed a lock on like a bedroom door in a place I was staying, and I got told that I had a lot of gall.
but instead, what is happened now later in life in your 40s is that you have a lot of gallbladder.
No, she had to have it removed. She outlived it.
That's
Sorry,
true, which
Bryden.
is weird because like she just like has this yellow tinge to her face now. It's just fucking terrible. She tries to cover it up.
That's
with makeup.
liver failure. I'm sorry to.
I know it's because she's a
Drop the
fucking
news.
alcoholic. I tell her
Look,
all the time. I'm like, hey,
just-
you drink too much.
You know what? I'm not drinking enough right now.
That's what alcoholics say.
I need to
It's
get
okay,
another-
Abby. You're among friends here. We understand.
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
just don't understand.
I know.
You're so mean to me.
I know, and it's hard for you, but like we're here to help.
We're all here to help. Honestly,
40s
the
at Wawa.
whole
Eyes on the prize.
cry, yeah, the whole cry for help thing from the Not Funny cast was probably a more accurate name.
Cry for help.
I need your help. That's why we're doing this. I need
Okay,
help.
I've got a great idea. It turns out you don't need all those credit cards. Just hand them over to me, and then don't look at them anymore.
I feel
No
like I
matter
need
what-
more credit cards.
No matter what the banks say, you just know that I'm in control and helping you.
Last time I gave someone a credit card, I didn't ever hear from them again. It was a kind of a problem. My mom just kind of
Just wrap up.
vanished.
Just wrap up the show. It's
All right,
we're
everyone-
over an hour.
We're out of time for today. We're over an hour apparently, but you can go to patreon.com/here to help podcast and subscribe for $1 to hear the weekly bonus episodes released on Mondays. You can
And
reach us on
we had to
Twitter.
record that one first
We did.
because of somebody.
It wasn't
Yep.
me.
Because of somebody.
I don't know who you could possibly be talking about.
She had obligations. She was going to church. She's a good girl. Okay.
So
Church on Wednesdays.
Oh,
is-
shut up,
No,
Bryden. She's
church
doing a
on
good
Wednesdays.
thing.
Like, what are you like? I mean, it was just like you and like the youth group leader going like, let's play the fucking drum set and fucking guitar for God.
We're singing for Crash over here. I mean, talk about deep lyrics, man.
Like,
know,
my
this is the stuff-
God is an awesome God. That is a banger, though. I will say it's a banger.
It
From
is a
heaven
banger.
I
above,
don't
through
actually know that one.
Wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. That's a good
Dude,
one.
they're
I
all
love that one.
catchy. All of those
I-
songs that they do in those Protestant churches are very catchy.
Oh yeah.
just
Oh
wouldn't
yeah. By
know.
the way, Abby's a fucking ortho.
Yeah,
Yeah, so am I.
Oh God. Just
we
be a
both
Baptist.
are.
Just be
No.
a fucking Baptist. You were growing up here.
Why?
Because you were
No,
growing up here. Because you were growing
no,
up here.
No, that doesn't make it the truth, okay? If you're
None of
looking
it's
for
real.
a religion, you don't just pick arbitrarily or
Okay.
based on like metrics of like what's popular in the place I live in. That's retarded.
Yeah, that's a little strange. I don't really want to get into that too much.
Okay,
But
listen.
Baptist theology is retarded.
Hey, guess what?
Now let's be nice to our friends on the other side of things.
No, they've said worse things about us on their stupid Dinosaur Land podcast. I don't
I
care.
guess.
You listen to
But-
Dinosaur Land.
What the hell
I
is
did!
Dinosaur Land?
And it made me mad. Do you remember when Powder Keg came on this podcast for the first time and you were like, say something mean about Keg? And I was like, no, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. It was about their stupid Dinosaur Land Baptist podcast. I wanted to rip into him about that. Okay, I'm admitting it. Now you all know. That's what I refused to say on that podcast episode. Okay, it was about
Wow.
Dinosaur Land and Baptist crap.
You know
Wow.
what? You know what? Here's the thing. And we can close out the show on this because, I mean, this has been a wacky evening for shows anyway.
I'm very serious.
It's good that people are Baptists because that's an American religion. And all religion, no matter what it is, from, Eastern Buddhist to Muslim to, Orthodox, which they should be celebrating over there in Eastern Europe, is that all religion is just a thing to get people to come together and like be a person. Now we live in the age of the internet, so I'm sorry. Yeah, I am deeply nihilistic and fucking atheistic, and that's because my religion was just the fucking internet the whole goddamn time, and those are the people that I've
Oh, you're
come
so
around to.
retarded.
I
Yeah.
too have been to middle school.
Yeah, it's not that. I mean, but this is even that is something you've gotten from the internet. My religion. The internet is my religion. I'm sorry. It's just the truth. The internet is my religion. It's the biggest- it's
like I
internet
have
is
an
not gonna
excuse.
comfort you.
It is the close. I don't care about comfort. I'm from the internet. It's the closest thing to God that anyone has ever experienced in real life, in real time. is the internet. So yeah,
Like, okay. Bryden has drank a lot.
Yeah.
We're going to close out the show.
If that
You
were
can-
true, that would be horrifying.
oh, it is
Yeah.
horrifying.
Oh.
I agree that it's horrifying.
No.
But this is what Nietzsche talked about when he said God is
Oh
dead.
no! Here we go.
Okay. You know
Here
what?
we
You can
go.
reach us on Twitter at Octo Abby and at one and only Bryden. John does not want you to follow her, so do not
Mm-mm.
try.
I don't want you to follow me
John,
either. Because
Thank
you're a bunch of religious weirdos, and you're Republican on top of it, which I don't like, or
What?
you're Nazis, and I hate that too.
Okay, anyway, so
Libertarians, run
follow
it my
Bryden.
way.
and tweet at him that his arms are like freakishly long
They're
and
not long,
fat,
that's
and
the
he needs to
problem.
buy bigger shirts.
The problem
That's
is
when
they're
I think that you no. I
they're
think you should
short.
tweet at him that they are freakishly long and fat, and he needs to buy larges in his shirts. John,
That's
thank
true.
you so much for coming on. It was a lot of fun.
It wasn't
Thank
fun.
you. It was a pleasure, despite my shortcomings in the beginning.
No, you're fine. Okay, everyone, get in touch with me to join the Discord server. It's lots of fun. Okay,
It's
it's
not.
like wacky and a fun time. And
If you
it's
join,
great.
I will ban you immediately.
No,
If you join, I'll send pictures of my cat.
Man, I thought for sure you were going to say cock.
No, not
All
this
right,
time.
John. No, maybe next time. Maybe next
Maybe
time.
if they join the $25 tier,
That's
There
true.
you go.
huh? You get
Yeah.
Finley's butthole and my redacted.
Oh yeah, no, I mean you get Finley's butthole for the $1.
That's true. That's true.
Well, that's okay then. Thank you for that, Finley. John, do you have anything you want to plug or promote or say here at the end?
Finley's
No, I
butthole.
kind of I do want to plug Finley's butthole, but I blew my load in the beginning. Check out my friends on jailworld.xyz and exodusamericanas.com, or else I'll show up at your
Wait.
house without cookies.
We are also on jailworld.xyz, actually, or at least we were supposed to be. I think we are.
Yeah,
They've
we're
got
over
some
there.
sick financial advice on there for those of you who probably have autism.
There we go. All right, Bryden, do you have any plugs?
Kanye West.
All right, everyone. Thank
That's
you for
right.
listening and have a great week. Secure in the knowledge that we are with you and we are the only ones you can trust are here to help.